got GA metal and not mariachi music. Y'all are lucky. Good time zone, everyone. Welcome to CSR and some more Crosskeys action. This is a 1-1 match between JAQK and Jesse. I got Blue Link, I got JAQK are going to talk, Rocky is going to help me track, I am Tom will talk, Arena streamer, and commentator, all yours.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we've got two really good runners here. Someone looking to go up 2-1 in the Swiss portion of this tournament. And yeah. Oh, how are you doing, JAQK?
I'm doing great. Yeah, these are two very fantastic runners. Jesse, very well established in the community. JAQK, I'm not entirely familiar with them, but seen their name a lot on Stepladder. So I imagine it's going to be a pretty good show for us here. We got nothing special going on for settings tonight, just straight bare Crosskeys. So this should be an interesting one.
Yeah, and we should be getting underway any minute now.
Yep, I'm just going to get the affirmative to be able to send them off. And then we should be good. Alright, I've just sent them off on the race room, so that timer should be showing up relatively shortly now on Restream. So what do you think we're going to see here in the seed? I imagine probably some interesting routing to start, although it's hard to say. Crosskeys, you can do a lot of different things to start.
Yeah, we've got some clamoring for PED before the race has even started. I mean, even for chat, that's pretty special. Well, their version starts here.
Twitch chat is going to be Twitch chat. Our Sank start is going to be at Lumberjack. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Ruby, I know you're clamoring for an out-head. Meanwhile, Tom will talk, our restreamer, is the embodiment of Twitch chat and is everyone's rival. Oh, I know you're not ashamed, Tom. We have a small key in Lost Woods to Misery Mire, which a Mire small is nice for routing, but we don't really need those.
Well, we found magic with that. Nothing terribly exciting on the tree poles.
Restock room is nice right before CAC. That's going to be
definitely
nice to, yeah, don't have to worry about bombs or being rupees to buy them.
Jesse really wants those 50 rupees.
Yeah,
I don't blame him early.
Find a connector. We're not going to take that right now. Probably take it later.
Alright, our first dungeon.
And a dark connector in Blind's Hut.
Well, the well is exactly where it's supposed to be.
Is this even randomized? I'm not gonna make that joke too much. This is restream, I swear.
Okay,
Bow show for Packwell is pretty nice. There's the right side of Ice Rod Cave. With love. Alright.
Oh, we got Pod.
Yeah, we can't do anything more than, we could do the first chest and we could do right side, because we did just get that bow. And to answer a question in chat, I believe Jesse is using the game metal pack, but I could be incorrect.
Oh, Jesse's gonna go poke around in desert. Okay. Well, he has hit 100 rupees for the bottle merchant.
Yeah, so we can get that item. Jack, meanwhile, making quick work of the mimics. So now we're going to get the 2 items on right side. Which, I mean, considering the fact we had an early bow, gotta be something over here, right? If we're following logic. But, of course, the game's going to call me a liar.
Turtle Rock East is good to know.
Yeah, can't really do anything there yet. Oh, High Cave is very nice, though. Moon Pearl, Burna, Hook Shot.
Ooh.
Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, that's just mean to wish that on people.
I did not see what was on Race Game.
I think that was... I don't think it was anything important. Might have been a medallion or maybe a map. I don't know. Someone in chat, one of our trackers probably saw it. Lost Woods drop. So the small key.
Okay, yet another dungeon. We do have a hook shot and a small key.
Yeah, but so yeah, the left side of Mire, even if like we wanted to, we would definitely not be doing it right now. A, it's not in logic. B, we don't have fire. But as for like the other things like lobby chest, spike chest, bridge chest, yeah, we could do those.
Of course, nobody wants to do those.
Not right now.
There's the bottom of Paradox.
Yeah, we'd very much like to have more things to be able to do mire with, so that way, in the event that we need to double dip it, we don't need to necessarily do it for a bunch of checks. We can just go straight to the boss.
Okay, JAQK is now gonna go poke around desert. I wonder if they're gonna check any of the connectors here.
I imagine, I mean, checking desert right here in this situation is pretty common if you're done with all the stuff in JAQK. So...
Alright, we are taken to the mire area.
That's a very nice connector, because you definitely want to see this earlier. Mire entrance is Quake. We see our castle right.
Alright, we're gonna go into the castle.
That is calling for JAQK to steal the key here, which you do that, and it looks like that's exactly what he's setting up to do here.
You know, I love a good key steal. It's great.
Key to TR, and take the key, and bomb to the face.
Okay, maybe we'll get a better look at this race game item. It is indeed junk.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go look at the center X. Okay, Turtle Rock Bridge.
Yeah, checking these connectors makes a lot of sense right now, because we can always come back to the castle. It's not that much of a walk.
And Jesse's gonna take that one pod small back into pod, actually.
Ooh, we see the mountain HC left.
Right, we've got connectors to a bunch of places, and we have some choices. But first item of business is, of course, that stolen key.
Yep, and JAQK's gonna take this to go straight to the back here. Check Dark Cross, check the factory, because of course, otherwise, Sankey is at Lumberjack, so we would like to avoid having to get 2 Castle Tower Smalls if we can. Ooh.
There's a flute and Dark Cross. Wow.
Yeah, because if the back is just junk, then we're gonna come back to the flute and then just keep the key. But I don't know whether that's something that you would do.
I think I would just keep the flute, because none of this is in logic either way without the Hyrule Castle smell,
Yeah.
so even if this is junk...
A mushroom.
Okay, we got a big
Oh,
question.
good God. So we got one thing that was fantastic and a maybe item. Wonderful.
Yeah, we're just Samaria away from being able to fake powder. Okay, Turtle Rock West takes us to K45.
Chicken Hut over on Jesse's side. Yeah, and Jesse's just gonna do this eastern route here. Find a connector.
Small magic for the stun prize. You never know when that could help out in a pinch.
Not bad. Desert Main.
Okay, well that completes that piece of information.
There's Blind Side over on Jack's side. Desert Wind.
Back of desert, but oh, not stealing that key. Okay, I see how it is.
Interesting decision.
Look, I just like it when people steal keys that they're not supposed to have.
Yeah, I mean, generally with that key, I tend to like stealing it, even if I'm not going to use it, just in case I want the option, you know, just to see what's over there.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, you don't necessarily have to do that.
Okay, Jesse is gonna go discover the Mire area and castle.
Yeah, I imagine we'll probably see something very similar from Jesse, where he's going to scum the key as well.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
hey, there's the Desert Small. That just made the last 3 minutes of what I was saying completely irrelevant. Granted, that key is still not in logic, though. That's lamp locked.
Oh, sick kid. On the mountain, of course. You know, the mountain air is the stuff making him sick, apparently. And there's a hotel right here, but I guess his parents can't afford to put him there.
Oh, Jesse is going to just take that straight to the front.
I wonder if he's going to do boomerang chest and then go back for the back. That would certainly be time intensive, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, he's not setting up at Death Warp, so yeah, not intending to steal the key, so he's just committing to this, which I think this is fine. And he's gonna go probably for Dark Cross anyway. So
Old Man takes us to Pyramid Fairy entrance.
that's good. That's an entrance that we don't need to worry about later on. So front not really paying off any dividends there. Yeah, you're gonna check Dark Cross here. Or not.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna go back for it, right?
No, I think he's checking connectors. Yeah, that's a good point, Talithar. Yeah, because if you do Dark Cross, then yeah, you don't really have much incentive to go to the back. If the Hyrule Castle Small is the way you're supposed to get back there.
Okay, so Jesse, echolocating his way through the cave, finds the old man.
There he is, Desert Small. Other side takes us to Light Bumper.
Okay, here's
Hera.
Hera. Okay, that's our third GT Small. Hey, there's Ruby Zero.
There's the dam for Jesse. Yep, you can't kill Moldorm without a melee weapon, so we need a sword or a hammer.
Alright, West Dark Death Mountain.
Super Bunny
Super
Cave.
Bunny Cave.
Two items, so that's gonna be nice. Hopefully it's something worthwhile, but even if it's not, then this connector could lead us somewhere.
Hey, the Hera Big Key.
Nice. There's another entrance we don't have to worry about.
Desert is a crystal. I think that's our first piece of knowledge on that that front. Oh, and we're gonna go use that. Still not in Logic Key. Boots. Oh.
Oh, wow.
So that's the boots and flute locked by Lamb.
Interesting. Auto spec. Oh, there's the hammer.
Nice.
Okay, so there's our means to kill Moldorm.
And takes us to another dungeon exit.
It's possible that could be in Logic via another connector, but from how we got to this part, it's not in Logic right now.
Ah, there we go. We can actually get Paradox Cave now.
Blue mail and a mirror.
Ooh,
Which-
nice mirror.
Blue mail was very timely because we don't necessarily like seeing blue mail before a mirror because it makes death warps very annoying otherwise.
Alright, so we've got some pieces to the puzzle here. Oh look, another dungeon exit.
That's the
Oh,
Mire
that's
entrance we don't have to worry
Actually
about.
really useful.
So both runners are in a situation where they both have their advantages, but also the disadvantages. So JAQK is currently picking up time on Jesse by way of having the boots, while Jesse has this mirror and is going to be able to route in, especially entrances from Dark World to the Light World a lot more efficiently. Hey, there's Swamp, as well as this hammer.
I wonder if we're gonna... Oh no, right, we're gonna just do this. Attempt to do that. I wonder if Jesse will go back for Dark Cross, but that'd be a bit of a strange time commitment to make right now. Okay, we are gonna at least take a connector through the castle. JAQK about to find their hammer.
Ooh, did not get the bottom jump.
Oof. Alright, the Brothers Connector is going to deliver us to the potion shop where Jesse does not have a mushroom to turn in.
Hey, there's the potion
Speaking of
shop.
potion shop.
Funny
Okay, so
game.
when Jesse gets that flute, we've got a very nice, easy way to get to the top of the mountain now through that connector.
Oh,
Oh,
flippers.
that's an appropriate place for the flippers.
Yeah, Jesse's gonna be able to capitalize actually when he gets that flute because he also has mirror.
I'm actually curious if our savant Telethar knows if it's faster to take the connector to Hera or to run up the mountain and mirror its Spec Rock. Well, there's our
The
lamp.
So there's our logic.
So the connector in question is at the potion shop. And there's our Samaria. Jack had the option of turning in that mushroom and declined to do so. Okay, so as far as drop-downs are concerned, we haven't seen Ganon yet.
I don't believe we've seen Ganon, so I believe that means, based on process of elimination, that Ganon is vanilla?
Trying to remember if we've missed anything else, but yeah, we could be having a required climb here. Alright, we've got a pile of money to donate to the Scamfish. Hey, our first bottle! We're gonna pick that up.
Yeah, it'll be nice to go back to Sitka, cash that in at some point. Granted,
Definitely
we have
not
to
on the priority list, I'm sure.
No, not at all. Yeah, we would need to really route that in.
Back into the castle for Jesse. Not for long. Oh, right,
Yeah.
we have a mirror, of course. We're gonna check out this entrance.
Yeah, check out Mimic Cave. This Pyramid Fairy.
Aw. Whoa, there's a glove on Bumper Ledge.
That's very interesting. So that's connector locked.
Okay, back of Skullwoods.
The Armed Thieves are 5-6, and we never have to come back to this place because we already know what our Pyramid Fairy entrance is.
Yep, fortunate.
Spike Caves right there. Can't do that without a glove.
Yep, that's something that nobody ever forgets about.
Especially not me. Go with the
Okay.
crystal.
That's good to know, and we're finally going to get those boots on Jesse's side. So one major mobility advantage nullified.
Ooh, that's the bad Skullwoods layout.
Just what we all wanted to see, I'm sure.
And fortunately, Jack is not going to take that connector into Skullwood's front because otherwise he's going to soft lock himself. Oh. Well, that's a fate worse than soft locking. Dying on the overworld.
Okay, our second pod small at the Lost Woods drop. Ooh, are we gonna go visit Catfish?
Can't.
Oh, right,
Glove.
of course. Oh, so Jack was so close to Hype Cave and didn't even know. Okay, surely they're gonna get there this time.
Well, after all that, we're now both in the same dungeon.
Peak efficiency.
We're gonna be out just as quickly.
Right, Jack's gonna go get that mirror. It's amazing how much time that single bomb jump in Speckrock Cave ended up delaying the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, because Jack is gonna get his mirror now, while Jesse's had this mirror for, I mean, a decent chunk of time, but not too terribly long. Pretty early in the Crosskeys seed, so.
Ooh, another connector.
Elder House, that's another one of our characters we can write off.
Oh, huh.
Okay.
Close, but not quite.
And that's a dead end.
I thought Jesse already found Spiral Cave.
Have we seen Spiral Cave? I don't know if we have. Oh, we did? Thank you, Rocky.
Okay, Jack is gonna get one check here in Swamp. Powder. Hmm.
Yeah, Mansion Bat was Lost Woods, so...
Alright, we are gonna see Jesse taking a dive.
And unfortunately, it's the really bad Skullwoods layout. Yeah, this is... Yeah, so... Any of these other drops that Jason's going to take, he's going to be soft-locked. That is the one drop probably to... Well, you've got a bunch of Skullwood Smalls, so it doesn't matter. Half magic.
Full half magic. Oh, there's Mimic Cave at the other side of Race Game. Two more entrances to check here up on the roof.
A lot of digs
25
for
digs.
a small key. Just
pod.
for a pod key.
Oh, doesn't quite get out of there in time. It's interesting how, like, collectively we've got quite a few pieces here, but very little direction.
Turok West at K45. We're gonna go in there and probably do some checks. We have a TR small, so... going to use that small key right now.
That's all the GT Smalls.
So that's locked behind 4 TR Smalls.
And Ganon is also, therefore, locked behind all the TR Smalls. Probably not going to help us in any way, but it's good to know.
No, it's not. Yeah, because it's, yeah, I mean, because TR is a 5/6, so, like, we have to do this dungeon anyway, so it's like, you need the 4 keys anyway to be able to logically kill Trinex.
Oh, 2 more boots entrances to check here.
Yeah, Mirror's gonna make things nice and quick to check these 2 entrances. Dark sank over in the dark world. Now let's see what's in the light world. Brewery. Okay.
Ooh. Huh, that's vanilla.
Get more money that we probably will not need. There's Eastern Palace.
So I think Thieves Town and Ganon's Tower are the only dungeons we haven't seen, plus a couple of entrances to Turtle Rock. Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool, and we don't have any swords.
Yeah, swords would be nice right now. Yeah, if we wanted to, say, do an entire road without swords, we could have just played swordless. But, yeah, we're gonna not do that here in this tournament.
Alright, hello Regina.
There's a TR
Turtle
small.
Rock small. Okay. I think Jesse may have forgotten he saw this.
Listen, Rocky. A seed without a sword for a length of time can be very interesting to watch. When it gets to be over 2 hours without a sword, it is painful.
Yep, at that point you and your co-com just, you need the emotional support from each other to keep going. I had one seed like that.
We need the emotional support?
I mean, you know, the runners are there to entertain us.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Okay, still not turning in the mushroom? Okay, we're not going back. Okay. I mean, I guess we can flute to 2 any time and do that, but why not just do it? Oh, we've got our first runner willing to dip Eastern. Ooh, I love this music.
Lucky to ALTT Tower. JAQK is not really finding anything in these, in the Graveyard Ledge just checks, and Jesse unfortunately not finding anything much of value in Eastern either.
So where's left that we haven't really looked at?
Have we seen Pod area at all?
Yeah. And I think Eastern area as well.
Yeah, so Hera is suspicious right now. Because we have the big key, and we have a hammer, so we can kill Moldor.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Hera is... Yeah, the only main issue, though, is that Hera is Green Pendant, which is, like... That's, like, maybe, in my books, like, a 50% dissuasion from wanting to go do it. But... Ruby, you know what I meant.
Okay, here's Hera. And, Jesse's gonna pick up the flippers on the way out, I certainly hope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we also might get to see Sick Kid finally. You know, I'm
Yeah, we
wondering if
found-
that arrow was actually Clue, you know, pointing straight up. Sort of like, what was it, the up arrow in, I forget which Paper Mario game.
I've never
How's in
played
your
Paper
door?
Mario. I've never played a Paper Mario game, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, sick kid. Thanks.
Thanks for your explosions. Alright, now for Moldorm. Para so far hasn't been much of anything. Maybe Moldorm's gonna have an item, maybe Green Pendant's gonna have an item.
That would be pretty good for Jesse. He still hasn't found Saha with that lamp.
Wow,
Woohoo, 20
so
rupees.
it did have a unique item, it just wasn't an item that was very useful. But it's a special item if you want to call it that.
Well, we've passed the 1 hour mark. Collectively, we've got 1 completed pendant dungeon and 0 swords. But this is definitely a very interesting and exciting seed, and things can only get more interesting from here, I think, right?
You would think. And you would hope. Alright, so this is gonna be Hera for Jack, and Jack already knows this is Green Pendant, so probably going to go do Zosrila. Ooh, bad. Yeah, so Jesse's finding Spec here, and this should be Sahasrara. Or no, this is Potion Shop. Sahasrara is in Light World, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, I don't keep track of entrances, Ruby. I have no idea.
Okay, there's Samaria. I had forgotten where that was. Alright, and we've got Moldorm Town for Jack. Oh, just 3 bombs
Wow. So Hera was a huge red herring.
from Saw. Wow. I mean, there's still Ped.
I will refuse to acknowledge it. Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, no. I am not doing anything. That's Blue Link. That is Blue Link and Tom.
Look, someone has to stir up trouble.
I usually stir up trouble by misspeaking. You're just stirring it up deliberately.
Okay, you got me there. Okay, back into pod with 2 keys. Yeah, that's right. Collectively we found 3, but Jack does not have the 3rd one.
Oh hey, that's all 4 GT Smalls.
Right, we're gonna go to the back. Okay, the wrong important key to swamp. Okay, one of our 2 loonies. Okay, nice hammer jump. Oh, Jesse's into pod as well.
Smoky to ice.
I think that is both of those we found now.
Yeah, it is. And bombs. Yep. And once again, yeah, we're converging on the same dungeon. Although this time both runners have a mirror.
Unless I'm forgetting something obvious, Jesse can beat this dungeon, right? We have a bow. We have something to kill Helma with. We have big and small feet.
He can, yeah, so he can choose to beat it. He's not getting Hellway, so that's a sign that he's probably going to just go straight for Helmasaur.
Alright. Love to see it.
Yeah, this is... I like this decision here because you don't necessarily know if you have to beat this dungeon, because it could be a pendant for all you know, but whatever's in Hellway is locked behind 6 keys, so it's possible that you might find something, but that's a really off chance.
Okay, so we found Quake on the Firelock side of Mire, but we know we don't need to care about that Mire entrance. Alright, one cutscene ends, another one begins.
Pod small.
Nice. Oh, nice glove.
So that means then that our mitts are on bumper ledge.
Okay, so an hour, 8 minutes, we finally have normal Dark World access.
Yeah, and this is available for a while, so...
Alright, this is gonna be our first crystal.
And didn't.
Nope. You're telling me Pendant Pod had nothing useful? Well, almost nothing useful?
Where's that one emote? Pendant Pod.
I have no idea.
Someone in this chat has to have it.
Okay, Myra's a crystal, and Jesse's on his way here.
To my knowledge, Zeldor, no. We were close with Sunday's match, though, where completionist was on the table, but unfortunately, it was not rolled.
Oh, mini Moldarm Cave? Surely there's something useful here, right?
Yeah, sword. GT Big Key, we need that. Second, the other Aga Tower Key. That also does raise the question, where is our GT?
Yeah, that's something we haven't seen yet. Okay, you don't usually see a Meyer cutscene happen on that screen. Oh yeah, Tumultak pointing out we've got 2 shopping mall rock entrances.
Yeah, with Glove we can do a little bit more now. Because the Glove does have a few overworld blocks behind it. There's a Glove for Jesse. And we're back into Castle Tower for Jack.
Ooh,
Eastern.
Eastern Dig. Alright, here we are at the shopping malls. We are going to... Oh, a big key on the mushroom turn in! It is Turtle Rock!
Oh, we need that as well.
Is it actually going to turn out that logical mushroom access was through Castle Tower?
Yeah, that pack of escape is needed. So Jesse needs to find that Hyrule Castle Small, wherever in the world it is. GT isn't there. There's other glove locked locations. There's the Desert Rock. To name one location.
JAQK is just going to do this completable Eastern Palace now. Okay, that's the second Castle Tower small for JAQK right after leaving Castle Tower.
Yeah, so we haven't seen GT or Thieves Town yet. And we don't know much of anything about our Crystal Pendant information, other than what we've seen on both runners' sides. So Eastern could be a crystal, it could be a pendant. Although it's definitely more statistically likely to be a crystal at this point.
Well, we can finally visit Catfish.
Oh, it's another big key.
The
to
desert.
Which we need that.
That's actually completable now.
Dear Lord, that was so many big keys we just found in a short amount of time. I think this game is trying to tell us something. Go to your dungeons.
Well, speaking of doing dungeons, Jesse decides to also go for one of those. The sword was in Mini Moldorm Cave, which is at Checkerboard Cave entrance.
Now we can get a bow landmo from Jesse here.
We're gonna... Clear Mouse was here earlier.
Yeah, Clear Mouse wasn't Jet.
Okay, Turtle Rock small.
Oh my god! Wow! Wow!
Come on, surely there's something on pad now, right? Right? Nicely done.
That was very well done.
Another big key.
And another big key! Wonderful.
Alright, we're gonna keep following this trail of big keys.
This is so many big keys. I'm all here for it. Another sword.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's another entrance up on top of the castle that could be critical. Got the desert big chest here.
Yeah, so we are going to see Laser Bridge exit, which, I mean, at this point, like, so we haven't seen too many of our must connects. There's the book. That's wonderful.
Lovely.
So this could be Bumper Ledge. This could also be Desert Right. This could be Hook Shot Exit. We did see Desert Right, my bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, Desert Right is Hook Shot Cave.
Hey, our first shield. Woohoo. Oh, another sword in TR.
You know, had he not there, yep,
Oh,
I was
wow.
right. You know, had he not picked up that sword, I would have said, hey, we finally see Blue Link on screen, but unfortunately that is not the case.
Okay, so those myths will get us the Smith Hammerpeg's entrance. Oh, thank you, as Palace entrance.
Yeah, Ice Entrance, Hammer Pegs. Those are really the only entrances that myths lock for us in our current situation. TR entrance is a one-way. We already saw it. Whatever is on Pet today, we're not going to know until someone has all three pendants.
So this is going to be the easiest Smith turn-in ever.
Yeah. It's always nice when Smith is right there.
Or a Smokey to Hera. Woohoo, we can do that now.
Yay! So, yeah. Yeah, we need to find Thieves, GT, we need a Thieves Big, we need both rods, and we need a Swamp Small.
I missed what was on Purple Chest.
I don't think it was anything. There's your Ice Entrance. There's GT.
And it's GT, wow. Okay, so we're gonna find something, you know, we need in here, right?
There's the cave. And there's Silvers.
Mystery Small Key.
Pod.
Another pod small. Second
another
bottle
bottle.
there, and a crystal. Woohoo. You know, somehow, JAQK still has no crystals.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, actually. Like Jesse is up by 2 crystals, but JAQK has also covered a lot more of the game.
Yeah. And, that mushroom, potentially the Hyrule Castle small key, could actually become a problem for Jesse. Okay, surely Jesse is going to get that sword now out of Mini Moldum Cave.
Apparently there was a fire rod in DM room that we missed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ice is available now.
So that gives us all of ice, except for the big chest, and Skull is back. Another big key to ice, never mind.
Alright.
Now you can full clear ice.
So that's, what? Desert, Pod, Skull, Ice, Mire... Not Mire. Yeah, still 4 dungeons available for JAQK right now. Okay, into Hyrule Castle.
There's the Swamp Small.
Okay, that's another completable dungeon.
Yeah, so the main thing that's going to be sort of a question for JAQK right here is, when is he going to do Catfish? He needs to do that check.
Yeah, that could be pushed down the priority list with all these clearable dungeons.
Yep. And here's the flute for Jesse.
The second shield. And we're gonna go for the climb because we... Oh no! Oh, we can do right side! Yeah, nice fire rod.
Yep. Yeah, right. Yep, Fire Rod puts that right side in logic. Yeah, so Mire... Yeah, so you can't clear Desert or Mire until doing Catfish.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that.
There's the Ice Rod. Cool, so GT is just going to have all of your things in this seed.
Wow.
And we're going to climb here because we have to do it.
I forget. It was the Turtle Rock big key on the Mushroom Turn-In, right?
Yes. Hey, there's
Oh,
Thieves.
there's Thieves Town! With, still no big key, though.
Red Mail. Yeah, so after a climb, JAQK needs to go to Catfish to get his Desert Big. Yeah, the only problem though is that it's like you're kind of got this question in your head. You're just like, but I have all of these dungeons that I can do that are just so much better. Like, is Catfish really that much of a priority though? And I think most runners would say probably not. I would just go clear the dungeons.
Yeah, especially with Zora all done, it's just Catfish by itself. And Jesse's gonna sequence break the back of Skull Woods.
Yeah. It's the efficient thing to do right now because you're here.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is though is that for JAQK, like this is like gonna be a deferral at best, because he's gonna get funneled into doing catfish eventually after clearing his dungeons. Whereas for Jesse, we still need to find the Hyrule Castle Small, and that's otherwise not in a good location. The other alternative is you go just kill Aga if you can't find anything, but we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that.
There's our butter stick.
The rich continue to get richer. Yeah, that's like the one main thing is if it turns out that the Hyrule Castle Small is behind the TR big, then Aga 1 is logically required. We're in the Lost Woods right now. Presumably, we are going to get the pedestal check.
Presumably.
And yeah, we are absolutely heading in that direction right now.
No? What?
Or not! That fake out.
Alright, that is Aga 2 down. So, one required dungeon completed for JAQK, but 0 crystals still somehow.
Yeah.
Still, though, a pretty sizable advantage here on JAQK's side.
Yeah, because, like, Jesse is up 3 crystals, JAQK 0, but I'm not really convinced that Jesse is in, prime advantage here. Because he needs to find that Hyrule Castle Small. Yeah, and yeah, JAQK immediately is just like saying, yeah, no, I'm not going to do catfish here, which, again, okay. Oh, he's doing Aga 2, or Aga 1, I'm sorry.
Is he gonna get the item or actually no, he's gonna finish the climb, right? That's 3 items behind it.
I think you clear.
I really want to know where that Hyrule Castle Small is after all this.
So there is EP Big Key for Jesse, and yeah, he's committing. So yeah, we're getting a CT clear. This is going to be really good for Jesse, because he gets that mushroom, which is going to put him back into the race. And then it really just becomes a question of when is Jack going to do catfish?
Yep. Well, no matter what, we're going to have an exciting finish to this race, and it'll be quite the story. And there's the Thieves' Dig. Okay.
Yeah, that's snow mode.
Yeah, collectively that is all the items. Well, and entrances, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, chat, we can now officially say Ed is dead. Alright, so anyone who didn't see the chain of logic here, the mushroom is in the back of Escape, which is, you know, behind this. We don't know where the Hyrule Castle Small is, but Jack got the mushroom much earlier by stealing the key from the map basement chest.
Yeah, so it's possible that this is the only way to do this logically, or the Hyrule Castle key might just be out there somewhere. I'm more confident, though, that this is probably what the seed wants us to do.
Yeah. Okay, so Jesse's gonna get the mushroom. He probably turns it in right away. Goes to TR, right?
Mm-hmm.
That gets Mitts, and then finds GT soon, probably?
Drop into Cold Stare. Nice kill there for Jack.
Very nice.
And Jack's first crystal.
At an hour 38.
38.
Oh no, Jesse's doing Eastern. You know what? It's fair, I suppose. Like, you don't have to do right side, you just go to the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Jesse's still needs to get his mushroom, but I imagine that he's probably going to be doing Back of Escape very soon. He would not have gone out of his way to kill Aga. So he's probably just doing the things he can just to work in a route, and then he'll probably cap off with Lumberjack. Yeah, save and quit. This is gonna be sank.
It almost wasn't.
Haha. Yep, so question of what is it that I am missing here? Oh great, it's the mushroom. She's going to probably immediately turn in.
We might be pulling head first.
I mean, it's not required. We know it's not required, but at least he'll make chat happy.
I think the most hilarious thing possible would be the Hyrule Castle small here.
If that happens, that would be a slap in the face.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
That would have been really funny if that was the case.
Okay, turning in the mushroom. Well, I'm glad Jesse remembers the fastest way to get there, because I sure don't. Oh, that sword, oh, no, yeah, no, wait. He's doing this for the connector, right? Or...
I believe so,
wait,
yeah.
the one for the front? Yeah, these are all reasonable things to do, I guess. Oh wait, we're obligated to say, now we have all the GT smalls.
Yeah, and this is for the connector. Which... I think this has to be Floating Island, right?
I think that's the only one we haven't seen, yeah.
Yep.
Where was the potion shop again?
I don't know. I mostly just saw Jack enter it, and then Dark Shopping Mall. Okay.
Ah, right. Yeah, I suppose this
Yeah, this.
gets you
Yeah,
there.
he's going right for it.
Okay, so get the TR big, go straight back to TR.
If there's a potion shop, there is TR big.
Spend some of our fortune on a potion.
This is gonna be Rest of Turtle Rock and Trinex for Jack.
I wonder if he's gonna do the items in the front after beating Trinex. Probably, I would think,
Probably.
right? Alright, Jack making quick work of Trinex's heads.
Very nice kill on Trinex there.
Okay, and now we're 47. Jesse gets a second sword.
Yes, so this is going to be Jesse exiting TR for his mitts.
He will need to find GT, which won't take long, I don't imagine, but it still won't be Go mode after that because of Thieves Big in Ice.
Mm-hmm.
GT is at Ice Palace. And Jack here about to find Thieves Town. Oh, right, they have the small key and the big key.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not being lured by the Smiths, we are floating to 8.
Yeah, so this is going to be GT for Jesse.
So unfortunately, this is pretty much a full clear of GT required.
Yeah, and Jesse doesn't know it yet, but he is going to be able to full clear GT.
He even has a key to spend to just save a few seconds there.
Yeah, we have all 4 keys, so we can technically get away with doing that. Fire rod. Leave small. Yeah, that's kind of the main issue here, is that, like, Jack was at a pretty solid advantage here, but, like, the thing that he needs to go to is just so far off the beaten path that, like, his window is closing, and he needs to capitalize. He needs to go to Catfish. Because otherwise Jess is going to catch up.
Yeah, and if Jesse does Ice before Swamp, he will be in Go mode and just be able to save some time in the remaining dungeons.
Yeah.
Skull
That is not a big key you want to see.
That is gonna probably take some more time away for Jack. Alright, that's blind down. Is this the Hyrule Castle small? Oh my goodness.
Wonderful. To answer a question in chat, it did that once this tournament already.
Wait, this tournament?
To generate a seed that can't be completed? Yes.
What were the settings on that? Was it just basic
Inverted key drop, and I was
oh,
one
that
of the
one.
people commentating.
Yep. So yes, for modes that are well played, well studied, generally no, the bot does not create impossible seeds.
Well, so from what I understand, that seed was unbeatable because the seed thought it placed Old Man connector somewhere when really it was placed somewhere else, thus resulting in an unbeatable seed. But
Or
that is
was it
that is
something like...
far too much of a tangent for what's going on right now.
Oh yeah, I thought it was something like it expected you to be able to save and quit to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, topic for some other time. Alright, so, yeah, Chad pointing out, Jack, after finishing Pod, might actually just get pulled over to Ped and, Skullwood's big chest. And they're running out of time, sort of.
Yeah, so far, Jack just has not really capitalized on his lead. And as such, he's going to lose that once Jesse's done here with GT.
Yeah, but also Catfish. Like, who wants to go out of their way to go to Catfish
No,
when
no
you've
one.
already done Zora, right? Oh, hey, is this Chrono Trigger? Nice. Does Jack actually go for that final check in Pod? Yep. Oh no. I mean, this is all perfectly reasonable to do, right? It's just,
Yeah.
from our perspective, like, oh, please.
Yeah, like again, like if from a decision-making point, like this decision-making is sound. You're not going to come back here. It's just not the right decision in this moment because, like, again, we know where we need to go. We need to go to Catfish.
Jesse's rupee count has officially jumped into the future. I think we might be getting into Star Trek territory, though I'm not that well versed on the timeline.
You're preaching to the choir. I know nothing about Star Trek.
Oh, the shovel! I don't think Jesse checked this.
No, just a map though.
Okay, flute to 3. And we're taking the portal, so probably Head and Skull Big.
Yeah, this is Skull Big Chest into Pedestal.
Oh, chat coming through. 2287 is the year Star Trek V took place. Thank you. A most forgettable movie. Cool. I also don't remember what happened there. Wait. Oh no!
He's
Oh, no,
fine.
wait.
He's fine though. I
Oh
think
yeah, there
actually
are things
he wanted
to get
to
in
do
here.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Wanted to do that.
Okay, that though, on the other hand. Okay, yeah, that explains why Jack definitely wanted to come here with all these outstanding checks.
Yeah.
Okay, so, is Jesse going to... Okay, finish TR, sure.
Oh yeah, and this is gonna be Skull Win check as well. I mean, we knew it wasn't gonna be anything. Yeah, and this is the pet pull for Jack.
He doesn't even have the book if he wanted to check it.
I mean, you don't check it here, you just blind pull.
Okay, so we have 2 unnecessary bed pulls. What a seed.
That was a nice clean kill on front Trinex there for Jesse.
Very nice. Okay, JAQK going to take a Hyrule Cast connector. Oh no, there are 2 checks that are in logic now!
Yeah, so
The Meyervig is on Landbolus, but you have to get your Desert Big first, which is on Catfish. That's the main crux that's keeping JAQK right now, is that he really needs to go to Catfish, but just that there's so many things that are better to do right now. So he's going to last locate Catfish, presumably. Which is going to allow Jesse to catch up and more than likely snipe a victory.
Okay, so, Jesse has a choice now, Ice or Swamp. Ice.
Nice.
Okay, this is gonna save time.
Yeah, because Thieves Big is just an icebreaker chest, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. There's our all-important mirror shield. And we're back for Hera Basement. Again, all perfectly reasonable things to do.
Yeah, it's just not the right call here.
And here we are, 2 hours, 3 minutes, 7 seconds. We have go mode for Jesse.
Yep. Yeah, this race could have gone either way. It was just the fact that JAQK had many better things to do than Catfish. And unfortunately, he just didn't do Catfish, and so Jesse continued to slowly creep up from behind.
Is this gonna be Tile Room?
Oh, he didn't do Tile Room.
Neither of them did.
Yeah, this that feels bad. That's ice.
Alright, both runners have 2 dungeons left to do.
Unfortunately, only one of those runners is in a position to be able to do those 2 dungeons. Here's Swamp. And there's Tower Room with your whole lot of nothing.
Is this gonna be Catfish?
We'll see.
just a
He is
little
going
bit
in the
too
direction.
late.
Yeah, this is so so this is catfish, but unfortunately this is too late though. Yeah, I think this is literally last location for him.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, this was it's the right call, but unfortunately just too late to be able to get back in.
What a turn of events, though. What a crazy
Absolutely.
scene.
Yep.
Oh, hey, this is Xenoblade.
Yep.
And
There's
that's
your Desert Pig.
going to lead to go mode.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, crystal number 6. Alright, Jesse needs to get to the top of Dark Death Mountain now. Alright, that's Desert done, and officially go mode for JAQK. Do you remember where the book was?
No.
Up for JAQK, and Jesse doesn't have bombos either.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Desert Big Chest, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So although JAQK was late to go mode, this is actually possibly a lot closer than you might think it is, because Meyer, all he needs to do is just get through this kill room, and then he can just go straight back to the boss.
Yep.
Whereas Jesse has a whole dungeon he has to go through.
And chat did mention a couple times, though, that is balanced by the fact Jesse can save and quit to the pyramid from Dark World, having beaten Aga,
Mm-hmm.
but JAQK cannot.
Yeah. So this could end up really close.
Yeah, it's what you want to see. JAQK is going to have much faster Vidi than Jesse did, running out of arrows for the final phase and having to do hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, JAQK is going to be out of Meyer before Jesse's out of Thieves, and that is time he's desperately going to need.
Oh, we're doing this strat. Okay.
Yeah, sure. That was very fast.
Okay, that's Vitreous down. Timer is ticking.
Crystal 7.
Okay, JAQK in the light world, gonna have to flute. And, someone pointed it out in chat, that Idle Castle Smolky being the very last thing that Jesse's gonna pick up.
Yep. Very humorous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mountain.
Oh, right, no, we have a save and quit right to Pyramid Fairy.
Yep.
Oh my
This
goodness,
is gonna be
is
so close.
Honestly, if JAQK didn't flute, we might be neck and
Ganonfall
neck.
will Ganonfall could decide this right here.
Yeah. This is crazy. This could come down to like a silver getting a triple or not, like a 3-cycle versus a 2. Okay, Jesse setting up for the triple here. 1, 2. Oh, not quite! But that's gonna do it! That is gonna do it! Jesse is gonna get Ganon defeated. And JAQK just
JAQK
seconds
right
behind.
after.
Oh my goodness, what a finish.
That is absolutely insane. Jesse is done. And JAQK is done.
Officially,
4
a 213-13
second difference.
and a 213-17.
4-second difference between the two.
Amazing. What
That
a treat.
was
Oh boy. Let's see. ZSR.
See if we can get JAQK in here for an interview as well. But Jesse, GG's.
GG.
Oh, GG. Thank you.
This was fantastic to watch.
Absolutely.
JAQK.
Yeah. when
And
you
welcome,
got a
JAQK.
full-
GG's.
Hey, GG's.
See if
GG.
we can get JAQK in here for an interview as well. But Jesse,
So
GG's.
for JAQK, the main
GG.
decider of
Thank
this was the last location.
This
on
was
Catfish.
fantastic to watch.
Second
And
to last
Jack.
single head spike game.
Yep.
Yeah. When
I
you got
also-
a full
Welcome,
second.
JAQK.
Yep, and yeah, and initially, like, Jesse was like not like JAQK didn't have a lot of crystals. You were up by like 3, but JAQK had more of the game done, and then you slowly started to crawl your way back after that CT kill. The CT kill was what you needed, and yeah, you were just able to slowly inch your way back, and then you eventually overtook him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
this
meant I
year
was down the dungeons.
Didn't feel
No,
great.
you
like,
were up in dungeons.
Oh, was I?
Yes, but you weren't up in the stuff that you had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
mushroom turning out to be absolutely critical was quite the twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I got that TR4 off of Armos, I was like, well, either that mushroom's critical or that TR4 giving me access out the front door is. So I'm going to go for the front door, and unfortunately that was absolutely the wrong one, and it was that you needed the laser bridge exit for those myths.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I had my first crystal until like 120, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. I mean, I had a couple of pendants done early in an hour, but
Yeah.
it was pretty slim after that until like Dip Meyer finally gets something, and then it's like, oh, go beat Desert, and then you can go beat Meyer, and then I was still swordless, and I was like, this isn't fun.
Oh yeah, Jack, you were on Tempered to Jesse's nothing for a while.
Oh. Yeah, swords were pretty bad. The whole
Yep.
scene. Yeah, it took a pretty rough death in Vu. Just dashing into things. It's swordless things. That was pretty bad. Yeah, overall I don't know. It didn't feel really great. I figured like if it's not in one of these tile rooms that Jesse just didn't do, then I'm probably sunk. If it's like Catfish or Spike Cave, that's a pretty, especially with Old Man being where Old Man was, it's a pretty easy check. So yeah, it just wasn't feeling great as the seed went on. I didn't expect it to be this close though. That was insanely close.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
that
anyone
was
did.
No, not at all. Because it for a while it was like Jesse had hit go mode, and it was kind of like a question of when would Jack get to Catfish, and then you hit go mode, and suddenly the race was a lot closer than either of us had thought it was.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like I know like a lot of the if Sank is at LJ, I know a lot of people do the steal the key, and I've just never been that kind of person, so having to kill Aga and everything and how buried everything was to do Aga was kind of rough. So
So any thoughts about Ped being a complete red herring?
I mean, I grabbed that a little out of logic, and maybe it wasn't worth the time, but like I don't know, you get Hera early and then Eastern and then Pod as well, and you're just like, yeah, no, that's got to be something at this point. The seed's already garbage. Clearly, that's going to be something and not nothing.
Yeah, for me it was just major convenience because I still hadn't done skull back, or I guess technically front. The skull layout was a poor layout, so I had all of skull still plus back of skull entrance plus ped, so it just all kind of lined up that way. Turned out to be absolutely nothing in all those things, but yeah, that's what I was kind of waiting for.
I was going to say, was back of skull the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
like
looking at my
20
tracker
bucks.
and I'm like, I'm missing only like a couple of item locations. Because as soon as I pulled the mitts, I was like, pegs, and then went to ice, and I was like, we're finding GT now.
Yeah, oh my god. So like the middle of the seed, I was like, I need to do dungeons, but GT is just way too tempting. Like there's just so much I can do in GT with hook and hammer and all that. So and I had big key at the time, and climb was
Yeah.
required. I was like, I need to find GT, and I don't know. I spent like a good chunk of the seed just running around the world looking for it. Turns out it's locked. It's just yeah, great.
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good on that end. Like I don't know if like the routing side was as I hoped, but like for the most part it was like, okay, I like by the time I got the glove, I only had a few isolated entrances left. The worst one being Hookshot Cave for thieves. And I really wish that routed nicer, but I don't know. Maybe Alzen will tell me like you should have done Ice Palace before doing Trinex. I don't know. Because that would have routed so cleanly if I could have gotten Thieves big before killing Trinex and then dropped from Floating Island to kill Thieves.
Yeah, that actually worked out pretty well for me. I went to ice after GT, so I went ice, and then I think I did something else. No, I did ice and skull. Then I went TR, ended up on floating island, dropped down for Thieves Town right there, and I just had everything. So
Okay.
that felt super clean to do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
this was a fantastic race to be able to commentate. This is a fantastic race to watch. I highly suggest you both watch this one back because this
oh yeah.
was a nail biter right at the very end.
I
Absolutely.
It was
mean,
real
this is
close.
my 2 wins are both nail biters. My week 1 win was also a snipe
Oh wow.
by a similar margin, so that's been my luck so far, or lack thereof.
Don't you have the moniker Radical Sniper as well? It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. Like I don't do that though. Except for apparently both times now.
There you go. Well, in any case, I'm gonna go get some dinner after this very long seed.
Yep.
GG's again.
GG. Good
Congrats
luck
on the
going
win.
forward.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and
is
thanks
going
for the
to.
restreams, by the way. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for making it a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Likewise. So that is going to bring Jesse up to 2-1 as we close out week 3 of Swiss. And we're really heading into week 4, assumably tomorrow, if Allison could get a confirmation on that. And at that point, we'll have a lot more content for you here on Zelda Speedruns that you can hopefully sign up for and commentate, track, and get a whole bunch of restreams on. There's 4 restreamers on crew tonight. We're all willing to help. So,
Yeah, some of us are just a little less available than others. Yeah, you, Tomotak, Rocky have been absolute superstars.
thank you. But yeah, I can't think of any other announcements other than Casual Boots tournament. Signups end August 2nd. If you want to get in, hth.zeldaspeedruns.com. But with that being said, Blue Link, absolute pleasure commenting with you.
Yep, same.
And I think with that, Tom will talk. Back to you.
All right, so I don't know if people were paying attention to Ruby and I arguing in chat or anything, but it turns out that agate climb was required. It looks like, from what Ruby was saying, that you needed the mitts to get the fire rod and the Swamp Palace small key in GT to get pod 6 to get bombos. And then you needed the bombos in order to do something. Oh, in order to get into Ice Palace, I guess? Is that what that was about, Ruby? Either way, he's saying mitts are blocking both ways to get that Hyrule Castle small key. So,
Yeah, the Hyrule Castle small key was in like one of the dungeons that was mitts locked. It was like in GT or something.
yeah, so that Agate climb was
Logically required,
was
if
logically
not
required.
skippable.
Yep. So just figure I mentioned that. We're off to the Otters. Everyone have a good night, or excuse me, good rest of your day. Time zones are a thing. And Comms, thank you for coming. Racers, that was fantastic. Thank you for a great race. And Rocky, thanks for helping me track. And we're out of here. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.